Where an excess of power prevails, property of no sort is duly respected. No man is safe in his opinions, his person, his faculties, or his possessions. All men having power ought to be distrusted to a certain degree. Equal laws protecting equal rights, the best guarantee of loyalty and love of country. Knowledge will forever govern ignorance, and a people who mean to be their own governors must arm themselves with the power knowledge gives. You must first enable the government to control the governed, and in the next place, oblige it to control itself. Americans have the right and advantage of being armed, unlike the citizens of other countries whose governments are afraid to trust the people with arms. A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. The advancement of science and the diffusion of information is the best aliment to true liberty. The advancement of the means of defense against foreign danger historically have become the instruments of tyranny at home. Liberty may be endangered by the abuses of liberty as well as by the abuses of power. Had every Athenian citizen been a Socrates, every Athenian assembly would still have been a mob. Of all the enemies to public liberty, war is perhaps the most to be dreaded because it comprises and develops the germ of every other. If men were angels, no government would be necessary. If angels were to govern men, neither external nor internal controls on government would be necessary. If we are to be one nation in any respect, it clearly ought to be in respect to other nations. Experience is the oracle of truth, and where its responses are unequivocal, they ought to be conclusive and sacred.